Good afternoon, dear students. So, we shall discuss the types of beams, which is in your syllabus, unit number 3. So, let us first discuss simple beam. You can see the diagram over here, a diagram of a simple beam, which you have already discussed in the practical. So, you can see a beam AB of span length L, which has been provided with two types of support. That is, this is the hinge support and this is the roller support. And it has been loaded with the two weights, that is W1 and W2, which are the point loads. That is the load which is concentrated at a single point on the beam, which is called as point load. So whenever it is given such type of beam for analysis, how we are going to solve this numerical. Now let us see what is the free body diagram of this beam. So you can see in the free body diagram on the beam AB, where there is a hinge support provided here. In the free body diagram we have to show the two reactions. So always remember, wherever there is a support there is a reaction. So hinge support consists of two reactions. That is, one reaction is horizontal and one reaction is vertical. And on the roller support there is always only a one reaction, which is always perpendicular to the base on which your roller is resting. Similarly, in the other example, you can see here a beam AB of total span length. Now, what is the span length? Span length is the total length of the beam AB. So, in this beam AB, you can see on the end A, it is being supported by hinge support, and at B, a roller support is there, which is acting on an inclined plane of an angle theta. So, how do you draw the free body diagram of this beam? So, in this, hinge support consists of two reactions, that is one horizontal reaction AX acting at A and one vertical reaction AY acting at A. Similarly, at B there is a roller support which is acting on an inclined plane. So just now what we discussed is roller support consists of one reaction which is perpendicular to the plane. Now how is the plane? Plane is inclined. So will be the reaction perpendicular to inclined at an angle of 90. But what is the angle made by this force which is acting on the inclined plane, that you have to calculate? So that angle will be 90 minus theta here. Okay, so this is the analysis of simple beam. So simple beam is basically a single span of beam supported at the two ends and different type of loads are acting on the beam. Now let us move towards the continuous beam. So what is a continuous beam? A beam, yes, number of which is supported by number of supports, that is intermediate supports. So you can see here a beam, single span AB beam is being connected with one more beam, that is BC. Now these two beams are joined together and they have been supported in the intermediate point B by different type of loads. The loads may be different type of supports. The supports may be hinge support or it may be a roller support. Okay, so the examples for such a type of beam